Good morning, Judge.
Yes.
I signed it on this too.
Okay. I don't see you as of yet. Morning.
Hey, how are you today?
Good. So, good morning, Ms. Howell.
Good morning, Judge. How are you?
Good. And yourself?
I'm well. Are you calling my case first? It's just gonna be really quick and easy?
I am. You here on bail?
Yes.
Okay.
Case number 2305-833801 for the state of Michigan versus Dantes Bell. Defendant is charged in count 1, home invasion, third degree, count 2, stalking. Defendant has a habitual offender for this notice.
Appearances for the record.
Good morning, Your Honor. Shelley Drain for the People, P number 60249.
And good morning, Tiffany on behalf of Mr. Bell, P 79667.
What's your pleasure, Ms. Howell?
Well, Judge, as I mentioned to you last time, I still have not had any contact with my client. As far as I know, he is still in the ICU at Sinai Grace. So I have no idea when he'll get out, what his condition is, nothing. I haven't spoken to him, his family hasn't spoken to him. So I'm not sure what the court wants to do.
Did you try to go to Sinai Grace?
I was told when I tried to contact them that I was not able to go see him. And I've never had a client before who's been in the hospital, but I've been in communication with the Wayne County Jail, the person who does the scheduling. And I did reach out to another supervisor asking if there's any way I could talk to him on the phone or a virtual visit, and no one has responded to me. But to answer your question, no, I have not physically gone up to the hospital. I'm not even sure how that works. I just go up there and just ask for him, or I assumed I had to get permission from the Wayne County Jail prior to even going up there. But I was told that I couldn't see him while he was in hospital.
I don't believe that's the case, especially since you're his attorney. I can see an outside visitor not being able to see.
And that's what I asked. I told them I was a court-appointed attorney and that this would be our first attorney-client visit, which I know they're supposed to make a way for me to do. But I don't know if maybe he's incapable of communicating because I do know he's in the ICU. He was shot in his chest. So I have no idea. But Your Honor,
Some medical personnel will tell you that, not the county jail.
yeah. But Your Honor, I can definitely try to physically go up there to see if they will allow me to see him. I could try again because as of right now, I've just been going through Wayne County.
I'll put it over till Friday, August 25th at 8:30. See if you can get up between now and then. Figure out what the status is and what you want to do.
Okay, I will, Judge. Thank you.
All right. I hope you continue. Thank you.
Thank you.
Good morning, Mr. Kenneth.
Good morning, Your Honor.
You're here on McKnight?
Yes, with Ms. Movsisian, who I think is on his, yes.
Good morning.
Calling case number 2305-798-501. State of Michigan versus Jeffrey McKnight. Defending is charged in count 1, on effective, first degree. Count 2, criminal sexual conduct, first degree. Count 3, criminal sexual conduct, first degree. Count 4, criminal sexual conduct, third degree. Count 5, criminal sexual conduct, third degree. Defendant has a provisional offense of sexual offense notice.
Appearances for the record, please.
Good morning, Your Honor. Sonam of CCN on behalf of the people, P83923.
And may it please the court, Neighborhood Defender Service of Detroit by Jeffrey Kaneki, P64800, behalf of Mr. McKnight. Your Honor, I am in contact with Mr. McKnight. He is on bond, and I would ask to waive his presence for these purposes.
For the waive the defendant's presence, what's your pleasure?
Yes, thank you, Judge. I had reached out to Mr. Kenneth yesterday. I was assigned the case on Monday. I reached out to the OIC for this exam that's scheduled on Thursday. We do have an interrogation in this in this case where the defendant makes certain admissions. I would like to play that interrogation during the exam. However, my OIC is on furlough until September 3rd. So I reached out to Mr. Kenneth to see if he would be willing to either stipulate to the admission or to adjourn it. And he indicated that he does not have any objections to adjourning the exam for my OIC to be present for the admission of the interrogation.
I assume then, Mr. Kenneth, you're going to raise an issue as to the voluntariness of the statement, which is why you want the officer there?
Yes, Your Honor. I'm not willing to stipulate to the statement coming in because I need to explore that avenue as part of the defense. So and rather than us even potentially appearing and then having to come back and come all over again, it makes more sense to do it all at once.
Not necessarily.
Well,
how many witnesses are you calling?
Judge, it'll just be 2 witnesses, my complainant and the OIC. And I guess we could do it in 2 parts. I didn't really think about it that way. I just assumed we would want to have it all at once as well. But my complainant is aware of the court date tomorrow.
I'd rather go ahead and get it started. We can choose a date after that to take your witnesses' testimony as it relates to the state. He'll be back on the 5th?
She'll be back on the 3rd, I believe it is, which is the Sunday. Let me see, sorry. Yeah, and then if we were to do it that week, if we could potentially do it towards the end of the week on the 8th, just because I do start a trial on the 5th that is definitely going.
What about the 7th?
Your Honor, I start a trial on the 7th.
So this is all the more reason why we should keep our date for the 31st. Okay, what about the 5th?
Judge, I cannot do the 5th. That's the date I start my trial.
Your Honor, does the court have any availability on the 14th?
I do, but what's wrong with the 12th?
I start another jury trial on the 12th, Judge.
Me too.
Would you be amenable to that officer testifying via, I don't know, that's fair to the officer work on this litigation.
I did ask if the officer would be available during this time, and the response I got from a superior was no.
All right, 14th at 10 o'clock, that's my last and final offer.
That works, Judge.
Thank you, Judge.
So
And
we're still going forward on the 31st. Get as much as we can in on that date. We'll finish up on the 14th.
Okay.
Excellent.
Oh.
Thank you, Judge.
Wait. Okay, and Judge, so just to confirm, because I think then maybe I had the wrong date. It's not tomorrow, it's on the 31st for the actual exam that was scheduled.
Oh, no, I'm sorry. I have the 24th. Did I have the wrong date too?
Oh, I'm sorry. Yes, the 24th. I'm sorry.
Oh,
That's what I meant to say. We're going forward as planned on the 24th. And finishing up on the 14th.
sounds good. Thank you, Judge.
Thank you, Judge.
On the 14th, 10 o'clock.
Thank you, Mr. Konecki.
You're welcome. Everyone have a good day.
Thank you as well. Ms. Manarino.
Sorry, good morning, Judge.
Good morning. You ready on, what are you here on? Smith? Okay, Smith?
Yep, back on Smith. And Miss Lindsay's on.
Good morning, Ms. Lindsay. Here. There she is. There she is. Good morning, Ms. Lindsay.
We
I
can't hear you, Lisa.
You must have something plugged in.
We don't need her.
Still can't hear you. Okay. Mr. McKnight.
Can you hear me now?
Yes.
Okay, great.
Okay, we're ready on Dante Smith.
Calling case number 2205940501 for the state of Michigan versus Dante Smith. Defendant is charged in count 1, assault with intent to murder, count 2, animals killing, torturing, 3rd degree, count 3 and 4, weapons, felon, firearm. Defendant also has case number 2205940701. Defendant is charged in count 1, homicide, murder, 1st degree premeditated, count 2, weapons, felon, firearm. Defendant also has case number 2205940601. Defendant is charged in count 1, homicide, murder, 1st degree premeditated, count 2, weapons, felon, firearm. Defendant also has case number 2205940801. Defendant is charged in count 1, homicide, murder, 1st degree premeditated, count 2, weapons, felon, firearm.
Appearances for the record, please.
Good morning, Your Honor. Lisa Lindsay on behalf of the people of the state of Michigan, P number 39570.
And good morning, Maria Manarino, P 39531, on behalf of Mr. Smith, who I do not believe joins us. And for purposes of this proceeding, I'd ask the court to waive his presence. He is still sitting at the Wayne County Jail.
And Judge, excuse me, I sent a communication to Donna Rennis, who back in February sent us a letter concerning his placement for treatment. And she indicated that she was forwarding my request for an update as to when he was going to get a bed to the State Hospital Administration Care Flow Committee, and they would be in a better position to tell us when he would be able to get a bed. I will follow up with her today to see if this Administration Care Flow Committee, if there's a person that I can personally have contact with to get more information.
Okay, let me know if there's anything I need to do as well.
Okay. And what I can do is I can forward this email to your clerk, and she can have the information also.
Okay. So has he been sitting in the Wayne County Jail all this time with no treatment?
I believe so.
So I don't anticipate that his situation has changed.
Well, there have been no reports of him acting out or anything like that, or having any incidents at the jail. So I can't speak to whether he's deteriorating from what he was, but he certainly has not been getting any treatment.
And he hasn't been evaluated.
Well, he has been evaluated. He just hasn't been getting it.
Since the last time.
No.
Yeah, we don't have any updates, no. Would the court consider releasing Mr. Smith and allowing him?
Absolutely not.
Well, I will follow up today, Your Honor, and I will keep giving everybody updates. I would think that this case flow committee should have some better answers than Ms. Rennis. I don't know whether it's just fallen through the cracks or what, or whether they're actually that backed up for bed space.
It's interesting because I've had other cases where defendants have been evaluated and we've gotten up-to-date reports on them. In those cases, follow Mr. Smith. So it's starting to sound more like he may have slipped through the cracks. I'll set a review date for thinking I should get probably another 90 days, or should I do 60?
I would prefer, Judge, can we do 30 days just to really stay on top of this, because if we don't have anything, I don't know what the court can do, but maybe the court will have to take some type of action. I would prefer 30 days.
And we can see where we are in 30 days. If I need to intervene, I'll set it for September 25th, 8:30.
Thank you, Your Honor.
I'm sorry, September 25th, Judge?
Yes.
I'm supposed to be in trial that day. Could we do it right at 8:30?
Yeah, I can do it as soon as you get here.
Thank you.
All right, perfect. Thank you.
All right, thank you. Yes. Are you Zoom user? Yes. We have the defendant Frederick Adams here. Oh, there he is. Mr. Adams, good morning, sir.
Morning, Your
So, Mr. Adams, your attorney has withdrawn from your case. What are your intentions, sir?
We cannot agree on the date in which I could retain him, and he stated there was some extra time that I could retain him. So I just need to the end of the month so I could be able to pay my attorney. That was the discrepancy.
Sir, this is the end of the month.
No, also it's been on the 30th. I told him I could pay him on the 28th, no later than the 30th, and he said that he wasn't going to start anything because he wasn't paid for this particular portion.
Sir, I'm going to assign you new counsel.
I'm sorry, Judge, it was a delay. I couldn't hear you.
I said I'm going to assign you new counsel. Because we're going to move forward on this. Contact with the new counsel now. They should be zooming in momentarily. I'm gonna put you in the breakout room to talk with that new counsel. And then we'll proceed from there.
Okay, do that mean I still need to come down there today at 1:30?
No, sir.
Okay.
I'm sorry. Good morning, Ms. Murphy.
Good morning. Good morning, everyone.
What's going on? I thought you was in jail.
No. It is correct. Not until actually the rush. Yeah, I have one. Thank you. Yes, sir. Especially in all of us. Hi, girls. Hi. Put your mask on. I need it. You ain't got to say. I see.
Thank you. I know. I want to do like a,
Yes.
are we ready on Mr. Ford?
Yes, sir.
Case 2358264, people of the state of Michigan versus Maria. So Kenneth Ford Jr. Defendant is charged with count 1 assault, attempted great violence, harmless, murder or by strangulation. Count 2 domestic violence.
Good morning, Your Honor. Gabrielle Good on behalf of the people, practicing under court rule 8210 under the supervision of Shelley Drake.
Good morning.
Question, Commissioner Frank?
Yes.
Commissioner Grant?
Good morning to the Honorable Court, Carla Merrill, number 62755, on behalf of Mr. Ford. Mr. Ford, please state your court name.
Frank Judge, Maurice Ford, Maurice November Ford. There's a date time set for preliminary examination. Are we ready to proceed?
Yes, Your Honor.
Yes, Your Honor.
How many witnesses will it be?
This one.
Are you please?
The people called Paula Hatcher.
Good morning, ma'am. Please raise your right hand. You swear or affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God? Thank you. Please have a seat in the witness box right next to me. Voice up nice and loud so you can talk into that microphone that we see your left. May begin when you're ready.
Good morning, Paula. Can you state your first and last name for the record?
Paula Hatcher.
And Paula, do you remember August 2nd, 2023?
Yes.
Can you tell the court where you were on August 2nd?
Put the microphone to your mouth.
I was at Maurice's apartment.
Who is Maurice?
My ex-husband.
And where's his apartment located?
I don't know if the physical address is on 6 Mile.
On 6 Mile in the city of Trent County, Plain.
Yes.
And did you see Maurice in the courtroom?
Yes.
Can you point to him and tell the court items he's spoken?
Yes, he had my black shirt.
Let the record reflect the defendant has been identified.
So,
Paula, why did you go to Maurice's house on August 2nd?
I went over the vision of the day. I took him dinner.
What did you take him for dinner?
Objection, Your Honor, relevancy.
sustain.
Paula, what happened while you were at Maurice's house?
Well, we got into an argument.
Got to what?
We got into an argument.
At some point, did the argument turn violent?
Yes.
Why did the argument turn violent?
I'm not sure why it's violent, but I seen something that his father that made me upset. And I asked him about it.
And when you asked Maurice about what you see in his phone, what happened?
We got into a verbal argument, and that's when things got physical. And he grabbed me around my neck and choked me.
Do you know why Maurice choked you?
No.
Where was Maurice when he was choking you?
We were in his bedroom.
Where was his body in relation to your body?
In front of me.
And were you standing or sitting?
I was standing.
So you and Maurice were standing face to face,
Yes.
and what did he do with his hands?
We took his head and wrapped around me and started choking.
Did he use one hand?
2 hands.
Do you know approximately how long his hands were around your neck?
I don't remember.
How did you feel while he was choking?
I was scared, couldn't really breathe.
Were you still able to see everything around you?
Yes.
After you finished choking me, what happened?
It became physical. We both were tussling with each other, we were pushing each other back and forth.
Do you know approximately how long the tussling and pushing lasted?
I don't remember.
After you were finished tussling, what happened?
I was trying to get out of the bedroom door, the bedroom door was closed. I was kind of pushed into the dresser and pushed into the door, so I was able to get out of the apartment, or get out of the room so that I could leave the apartment.
And once you got out of the room, where did you go?
I went into the main room, and grabbed my purse, and I left.
One second. Did you ever contact police about this incident?
I did.
When did you contact the police?
Later on that day,
Did you go to the police station?
I did.
You have no more questions for me.
Thank you, Your Honor. Now, Ms. Hatchett, this particular home, Mr. Ford lives with his mother and his grandmother, correct?
No,
So it was just you and Mr. Ford there?
yeah,
And you say that you had went over there, but you don't remember the street or the address. Had you been over there before?
yeah,
Okay, many times, correct?
yeah,
Okay, because even though you and Mr. Ford are divorced, y'all are still friendly with each other, correct?
yeah.
Okay, so at the time that all of this began, Mr. Ford is, originally when you get over there, sometimes Mr. Ford goes to sleep, correct?
No,
He sleep in the bed?
no.
Okay, so you said there was something about a phone. What phone is it? Is this his phone that he has, or his phone, the watch phone? What phone are you referring to?
It was a watch,
With a watch phone? So what do they call them, the iWatch, or,
it's an Apple Watch.
the Apple Watch? So, does he give you the Apple Watch to go through, or you just see it and go through it?
No,
Which one?
no, he didn't give it to me.
Okay, so you see the Apple Watch and you decide on your own to look into it, correct?
Yes,
Okay, is there something in that Apple Watch that you see that upsets you?
yes,
There's many things in the Apple Watch that you see and it upsets you, correct?
yes,
Conversations with other women, correct?
yes,
Okay, so at this point, since you see conversations with other women, you confront Mr. Ford, correct?
yes.
And when you confront Mr. Ford is in bed, correct?
No,
Okay, where's Mr. Ford at when you confront him?
Mr. Ford was coming out of the room.
He was coming out of his room. Okay, and when you confront him very nicely, like, Mr. Ford, or are you cussing, fussing, and voice elevated? Okay, so let's say you're mad about what you see in the watch, correct?
Yes,
You want him to explain it to you, correct? So is it fair to say that you was talking to him in a high pitch, or because you wanted to get his attention, correct?
no, I wasn't screaming at him, I was crying, I was upset.
Okay. So at that point, you're asking him about the text messages, correct?
That's correct.
Okay. And at that point, Mr. Ford says leave, correct?
Yeah,
Okay. And at the point that he says leave, you still want to talk about the text messages, correct?
we were having a conversation.
And at this point, because you are in Mr. Ford's house, he directs you out, correct?
No.
Okay. He doesn't direct you, he doesn't take you by the shoulder and direct you out?
No.
When you're talking about the text messages, right? Where are you located? Are you sitting down, standing up, or what?
I would say.
Okay. And, is text taking place in the bedroom or in the living room?
In the bedroom.
Is in the bedroom. So, once you see the text, so let me backtrack. When you first get the watch, where's the watch located? Okay, and you look at the watch in the living room,
No, I looked at the watch inside the bathroom.
inside the bathroom. But at some point, after you look at the watch and you physically have the watch, you take it into the bedroom to confront Mr. Ford, right?
No.
Okay, correct me, please. You look at it, if the watch is located in the living room, you look at it in the bathroom, correct?
Yes.
And you yourself go and confront Mr. Ford about it, correct?
No, that's not how it happened.
Okay, tell me how it happened.
What happened was is that I went to the bathroom, I seen on the watch. And then as I was coming out of the bathroom, Mr. Ford was coming out of his room. And he asked me the problem was, and that's how the conversation started.
Okay, so just looking at you, he could tell that there was a problem without you saying anything?
Absolutely.
Okay,
Yes.
but is it fair to say that when you come out of the bathroom with the watch and you see Mr. Ford, that you're angry, correct?
I wasn't angry, I was sad.
Saying hurt, felt like you had been duped or had been in some way lied to?
Yes.
Okay. So at that point, y'all are in the living room, correct?
We were in the hallway that's connected to the living room and the bathroom that leads into
Okay.
his bedroom.
And then at that point, do you say that you want to talk about this? Does he say you want to talk about this?
Yes.
You say,
Yes.
which one?
I said, let's talk about this.
Okay, and what is Mr. Ford's response?
I said, okay.
He says, okay, in a calm way.
He said, okay.
Okay, so where do y'all proceed to talk about this matter at?
Inside of the bedroom.
Okay. Who begins the conversation? Okay, and how long does this conversation take place? Okay, but at some point, you're asked to leave, correct?
I believe so.
Okay, so you're asked to leave. At that point, do you leave?
No.
Okay, so if you're asked to leave someone's house and you don't, why do you leave?
Because I couldn't leave, the door was closed behind me.
What you mean the door was closed behind?
The way we were facing, the door was closed behind me.
Can you just turn around and go open the door?
No.
So you're asked to leave, but you say that you couldn't leave.
By that time, the argument had got heated.
When you're asked to leave, you're in a heated argument.
We were already arguing.
And when you say arguing, you're yelling and screaming, he's yelling and screaming.
That is correct.
Okay, so both of y'all are yelling and screaming.
That is correct.
Now, you're mad about what you see on text on the phone, correct? Is that all that you're mad about?
No.
You're mad about some other things?
At that time, I was mad about the other situation.
Okay, because at this time, you're mad at him and you feel like you're being used. you want him to pay for using you, correct?
No.
Okay. So when do you leave the house?
I was able to leave the house after conversation out there.
And he walks you to the door, correct?
Yep.
He walks you to the door.
I was halfway to the door. It was still in the crossway that leads from his room to the bathroom to the living room.
And while he's walking to you to the door, he's not hitting you, right? He's not in any way harming you, correct?
No.
Okay. And this happens at what time? It happens in the morning, correct?
This was early in the morning.
Okay. 8:30, does that sound about right?
I don't remember. I believe it was 7:30.
And you make your police report at what time?
I don't remember. It was a lot. It was so much going on. I don't remember.
Is it fair to say 5:30 in the afternoon, over 8 hours later?
I don't remember.
Can we take the judicial notice of this report? If we stick with the time. Naturally. But you agree with me that it was substantially later, right?
It was later on that day. Yes.
Because the alleged incident happened in the morning and you made the police report in the afternoon. What did you do in between the morning and the afternoon?
Stayed at home. Scared.
Okay, why you didn't go straight to the police report?
I went straight home.
So there was in direct examination, the prosecutor asked you about you and him pushing each other and the back and forth. You agree with me that you pushed him too, correct?
It was a tussle.
It was a tussle. Do you remember who started that tussle?
I don't know.
So it's possible that you hit him first.
No.
Okay.
I never put my hands on him.
But how do you tussle with someone and you never put your hands on?
In the defensive mode, but I never physically put my hands on him to harm him.
Okay, so you're saying that you might have put your hands on him, but it was never to harm because you tussled with him. I'm sorry. Ms. Hatchett, I'm sorry about my voice. So you and him were tussling, correct?
That is correct.
And you don't remember who started the tussle, correct?
The tussle came after the choking.
Okay. So did they come right after each other or how did that happen? So you don't remember the how this happened? Is that what you're saying?
What I'm saying is I don't remember how it started. I just remember us having a conversation. And David said it, and he reached for me and choked me, and that's how the tussle started.
Okay. Now, when you say that he choked you, right? Was it seconds? Did he choke you by grabbing some of your clothes?
So
Okay. How did you get away from the choking?
I had his finger off on my neck, telling him to look. That was another way.
And at that point, after that, y'all continued to argue.
After that, that's when the tussle started, because the door was closed and I was trying to get out of the door.
Okay. No more questions for this witness.
You need redirect?
Briefly, Your Honor. Ms. Hatcher, you said Mr. Ford told you to leave.
That is correct.
When did Mr. Ford tell you to leave?
This was after the tussle, after the whole situation.
So the first time Mr. Ford told you to leave was after he had choked you and after you had tussled back.
That is correct.
So after the verbal altercation, the first thing that happened was the choking.
That is correct.
Can you tell the court, how did your breathing feel during the choking?
It was hard for me to breathe. Trying to catch my breath.
Were you wheezing? Were you gasping?
It was more like a gas. So I was trying to just catch my breath so that I wouldn't pass out.
Okay, I briefly want to talk to you about Mr. Ford walking you out. You took the, on cross-examination, you said you were walked out of the house. Can you describe how that happened from the tussle?
From the moment after the tussle, I would say after we went to the left one time, went to the right, then I was able to open the door to the bedroom and walk out into the hallway. Because my purse was on the couch, so I was able to walk right through to my purse and went to the door. He didn't physically walk me to the door. He was still kind of like in the hallway area, leading to the living room to walk to the door. But he was like right there. Wasn't that far behind.
My apologies. Was this before or after he took the lead?
This was right in that moment. Right in that moment.
No more questions, Your Honor.
Said that he choked you, did you have any bruising or scratches on your neck?
I did.
Did you not take pictures of it?
Yeah, I took pictures.
Sent it to the prosecutor? Any questions based on my question?
You took those pictures, correct?
Yes.
Okay, so when you went and made your police report, 8 hours later, did the police take pictures?
No.
Thank you, you may step down. Oh, you know what? I'm sorry. Can you come back? I do have some additional questions. I'm trying to figure out how this whole choking thing started. So you found some things in his phone that you weren't pleased to see, right? Some discussions with another woman. Is that right? Multiple. The defendant is your ex-husband? Was it your intention to rekindle the relationship?
That was the intention. We got to work.
So you were dating. And when you saw this upset you, is that right? You were the one that was angry. Was he angry?
He was angry at the fact that I was asking.
He was angry that you were asking. Why? So you start. Were you so angry that you got physical?
Yeah. All right, he just asked me.
And then out of the blue, he just reaches out and starts choking.
Yeah, and this is all the time. I'm not gonna say this is something that he does, but this is like a defense mechanism for him. We got to argue. Is to reach their choke or to get it.
Okay. So when he reached out and started choking you, that's when you started trying to fend him off.
Yeah.
Anything else?
One question for you. You say this is the fifth mechanism. How long were y'all married?
We were married for 2 years.
And there was never, ever in those 2 years, any domestic violence reports, correct?
No, I never made any, no.
Okay. And is it fair to, so you never made any police reports of any domestic violence?
No.
You never told his mother, his grandmother, or
Oh,
anybody?
yes, that's,
Okay.
everybody knows. Yeah.
No more questions.
Thank you, Mr. Any other witnesses on behalf of the people?
No, Your Honor.
Any witnesses on behalf of the
No, Your Honor.
people?
Your Honor, the people moved to bind over as charged in the rear parking.
Remember?
Your Honor, as I know Your Honor is very well aware that, preliminary exam or probable cause hearings, you have to show that, a crime was committed and there's probable cause that my client committed it. I think that this is an overcharge. The actual charge should be domestic violence. The strangulation, you have allegations that she was strangled in the morning. Police report wasn't made until the afternoon. There's no physical evidence that there was anything placed upon her neck or anything. The police didn't take any pictures. So I think that is an overcharge. As far as the strangulation, the domestic violence, yes, it's an issue of fact for trial fact.
Okay, so you said put things there. You're saying that it's an issue of fact.
Fact for trial fact is the
The
domestic
charges are-
violence,
Oh,
yes,
that's- Okay, so the domestic violence is just, show that.
right, okay. So what I'm saying is that there's not, what I'm saying is, and I do apologize, is as for the domestic violence, it should be domestic violence only. There's no evidence of strangulation. No physical evidence of strangulation. Only thing you have is her testimony.
Her sworn testimony.
Yeah.
People.
Your Honor, as you know, in a preliminary exam, the only evidence that people need is the victim's sworn testimony. Domestic violence incidents usually happen behind closed doors. But also I would emphasize the fact that the victim made and that she continued to make, that she was choked, that he used both his hands to choke her, and that she couldn't breathe and she was gasping for her breath. Based off of that, I do believe that the people have shown probable cause to find the defendant committed an assault with the intent to do rape.
Okay, so as it relates to Paula Hatcher, her sworn testimony is evidence. If a trier of fact believes her testimony, that is all that is needed. Not only here at the preliminary examination, but also trial is evidence. So the court, after hearing the testimony of Paula Hatcher, you said that she was choked by the defendant, that she was, that obstructed her ability to breathe. That suffices to assault and intent to great bodily harm less than murder by strangulation. It's up to a trier of fact if they believe her testimony. A rational trier of fact could find that her testimony was credible. The rational trier of fact could find that it was not credible. That she was the one that was upset. She was the one that was angry, quite possibly started physical confrontation. Or they could believe that this is the defense mechanism for the defendant. This is what he does when he's angry or feels cornered. He reached out and started choking. She tried to finish off. That's going to be left to a trier of fact. The court is satisfied people that the verdict of probable cause as well as the charges. Court finds those charges were committed in the city of Detroit. Court finds probable cause and will be bound over to Wayne County Third Circuit Court. Criminal Division of Proceedings is arraigned on the information date and time will be September 6, 2023 at 9 o'clock a.m.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Anybody seen Miss White?
Morning, Judge.
Good morning, sir. How you doing?
Doing good, how about yourself?
All right. You're ready. You're on time for
Mr. Adams? Yeah, I'm just gonna have a brief discussion with my.
All right. Miss White here?
I was about to say, Ms. White is not here, depending, you try to contact her multiple times. It's not. There's nobody here on that case, it's good. Mr. Wolak is here for this case. We're waiting on Mr. Johnson, right?
Mr. Joffrey was removed from that case. We're waiting on the council.
Okay.
All right.
Not at all.
Yeah, that's right. And then for what? Dismissal? Sure. Jill Monroe. Calling case 2358323, people of the state of Michigan versus Michelle Monroe. Defendant is charged in count 1, assault with dangerous weapon, count 2, domestic violence.
Good morning, Your Honor. Jessica David for the people, P 86743.
And good morning, Your Honor. Adam Wolak, P number 55741, standing in the attorney record with Mr. Rose. Is that correct, ma'am?
Yes.
Tell me your name for the record, ma'am.
Michelle Monroe.
Today's the date and time set for the preliminary examination. Are we ready to proceed?
Your Honor, the complaining witness is not present and I'm unable to proceed without the testimony.
That's your move, Chris.
So, or the court will dismiss this matter without prejudice.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you, sir. I appreciate it. Mr. Womack, right?
Should be.
What's your name again?
Me?
Yes.
Yeah.
Pruitt.
Yeah.
Some constructive criticism is Pruitt.
Okay.
When addressing the witness and the defendant, don't use their first name.
Okay.
Not unless you know the person or you get permission to do that. So usually when I see that done, they'll ask for their name and say, may I call you?
Okay.
First name. Otherwise, just stick with the last name.
How you doing, Judge?
Huh?
How you doing?
I'm good. How about yourself?
Ready for football season?
All right. Spartans.
I'll take it over that,
Nothing but quarterback and the best receiver transfer.
You did the show that portal one shit in. You gotta develop kids.
Yeah, you got to build your team.
You want to win instantly. You don't work like that.
Not at all. You got lucky to walk.
Yeah, real lucky. You're doing pretty good in NFL.
Yeah.
Come on. Sorry.
Bill Adams. Calling case 2358154 for the state of Michigan versus Armel Gabrielle Adams. Defendant is charged in count 1 assault with intention to rape, violent, harmless, and murder by strangulation. Count 2 kidnapping. Count 3 unlawful imprisonment. Count 4 domestic violence. Parents, school record, please.
Good morning, Your Honor. Shelley Greenwood, P number 60249.
And good morning, Your Honor. Adam Wolak, P number 55741, hearing on behalf of Mr. Adams, who is standing to my left.
Tell me your name and record, sir. Armel Adams. There's the date and time set for preliminary examination. I'm ready to proceed.
Your Honor, I am not able to proceed at this moment. The complaint in this case is dated Sticky Wednesday. And when this case, when I received information about this case, there was no way completed that the complaint was locked up in the jail. So after the PCC, I did switch to locate Ms. Wednesday in the jail, and there were no inmates by that name. So
Who told you they were in the room?
there was a note in our system from the person who charged this case that she was in the jail. So I have that note in the system. So I looked for that. She's not in it. The officer in charge is present in the hallway and said, oh, is she here today because she was in the Oakland County Jail? So this is news to myself. I had no idea she was in the Oakland County Jail. So we're trying to make calls right now and verify whether or not she is in the Oakland County Jail right now. If she is, then I would ask for an adjournment. Did not know that she was in the Oakland County Jail. We actually get her out to the queue. But if she is not, I would proceed. But I think I'm not doing this. Thank you, Judge.
It's Tiffany Hall, Zoom on his phone.
No, I don't think she's, I don't think she's really, I can say it for her.
Ms. Howard,
Yes, Judge. Morning.
you're going to be here for Frederick Adams, is that right?
Yes.
Can we put you in the breakout room with Mr. Adams?
Okay, thank
Mr.
you.
Adams, you still there? Yeah.
Yes, Your Honor.
Can we put you in a breakout room with your new attorney, okay? Hang on a second.
Yes, sir.
Go ahead, Ms. Owens. Join the breakout room, sir. Any questions, Ms. Mary?
Or I did not, the defense counsel, did look up her name and said that she is not, she is not.
Yeah, I just looked her up on their website, it does not show them.
All right, so the court is inclined to dismiss this matter without prejudice. In a minute, if we catch up to the claim witness, and she still needs to assume this matter, then we'll go from there.
All right.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you so much, Judge.
This court will dismiss this matter without prejudice. Thank you. I need a dismissal order, Mr. Walker.
This one's one, since she's showing.
Ms. Locke says she's in the hall. You come on in. What?
Thank you. I wasn't here as late as I thought.
You missed your first step.
Texted you. I must have texted the wrong person. I will show you. I don't know who I
You know what?
texted.
So you take.
See, I have this church here. And and I was oh, that's what we do. I'm thinking, look at what's
The whole conversation.
Okay, this is really cute. So that has to change. So we need to. Oh, okay, I'll do that today. Okay. I don't know where. Okay. I'll delete that. Yeah.
We have witnesses on loading.
Check, Judge.
Okay.
That is so strange.
Right.
Contact with this Watts. Mr. Watt.
She was just in here.
Oh, she right here.
Where you at?
Ms. Watt, I have not been able to contact you. Oh. You were calling? Yeah. My phone is just, I don't know, it's time for you. Are you north yet? Are you a 248? Oh, you must have called my office. That's what you You don't want to know? Don't want to give me. That's enough for me. I need your number. I texted the judge at the wrong number this morning. So I've been on the road this morning. Mr. Logan's still in custody.
He's up there.
Okay.
You can actually my last.
Oh, wow, that's great.
Have you heard anything about arrangements?
Wait a minute, yeah, hold on, let me see. Something is canceled, but let me just double check. I think I think something, I'm gonna check right now. And if so, I'll forward it to you.
Yeah.
You ready now, Ms. Howard?
I am good.
Just waiting on this drain stuff back in.
Yes, that's the one that was canceled. This one was canceled, the one that was, I had one that was supposed to be given by Forrest Chef there. And that's the one canceled for some reason, so I don't have anything up there. Supposed to be Saturday, September 2nd, Memorial Day.
Ready on motion, Ms. Grant?
Yes, Judge.
Calling case 2356834. People of the state of Michigan versus Jalen Antonio King Logan.
Logan.
Is this going to be a hold? Defendant is charged in count one assault with intent to great bodily harm, to murder or by strangulation, count two domestic violence. Appearances, please.
Good morning, Your Honor. Shelley Drink for the people, P number 60249. And good morning, Your Honor. Cora Watt appearing on behalf of Mr. Logan, P 41508.
Tell me your name for the record, sir.
Jalen Logan.
Is date time set for preliminary examination. Are we ready to proceed?
Your Honor, I am not able to proceed at this time. The complaining witness was notified of the date and time for the hearing. She is not present, and I cannot. Your Honor, I would move for a dismissal.
So order the court will dismiss this matter without prejudice. Sure. Thank you, Ms. White.
Thank you, Your Honor.
To the call, first passes. Ready, Ms. Howell?
I am, Judge.
Calling case number 2305822090. Versus Frederick F. Defendant is charged in count one, criminal sexual conduct, third degree, count two, domestic violence, second place notice.
Appearances for the record, please.
Good morning, Your Honor. Shelley Drink for P number 60249. I'm standing as the attorney of record, so I'm not.
And good morning, Tiffany Howe on behalf of Mr. Adams, P 79667.
Tell me your name, Mr. Adams. Mr. Adams is here, but he's been having difficulty with his Zoom feed all morning. In any event, it's a matter of schedule.
Frederick Adams Jr.
It's a matter of schedule for preliminary examination for today. His attorney, Mr. Johnson, was allowed to withdraw. The court has appointed new counsel, Ms. Howell. It's treated today as a probable cause conference. What's your pleasure, Ms. Howell?
Your Honor, my client's demanding his preliminary examination.
All right, the court will continue to plea of not guilty. We'll set this matter for preliminary exam on August 30th at 9:30.
Judge, I'm going to be in Oakland County all that morning, but I can do it in the afternoon. But I have like a matter at 10 a.m. and 11 a.m. as well as 9 a.m. in Oakland County. So I don't know what's the latest the court's willing to go in the afternoon. If not,
As it stands, I only have one thing scheduled on August 30th, and that's at 9 o'clock. So I would hate to do 9 o'clock and then 1:30.
I definitely understand, Judge.
So how about September 1st at 10:30?
Your Honor, I would just say, Ms. Moravian, and ask me to ask for September 8th or 14th.
September 8th. September 8th, Ms. Howard.
September 8th works, Judge.
And we'll do September 8th at 9 o'clock.
Thank you so much.
Okay, and I just need discovery paper and any video or audio discovery as well.
I will pass that along to Ms. Moravian. Thank you.
We continue. Thank you.
Judge, who's the APA of record?
That is Sona Moravian.
Oh, okay. I broke with Sonia before. Okay, thank you.
Okay, thank you.
All right, Mr. Adams.
That concludes the docket for today. Hope to see you tomorrow, same bat station, same bat.
Judge. You You're such a celebrity. Why you think I got my